125 pounds. It is a rematch of the Big Ten final from last March in Piscataway. The top seed, Spencer Lee of Iowa, and Devin Schroder, the senior for Purdue. And Jim, he's been phenomenal in this tournament. He's beaten both the 2 and 3 seeds.
Yeah, he's been really solid, and you know, you just knew that whole weight class from 2 through 11, as far as the seeds go, a lot of evenly matched guys. Not surprised to see a 7 seed come out of there.
Spencer Lee, the 2-time reigning national champion, looking for his second Big Ten title. Devin Schroder being introduced as he makes his way down the carpet onto the big stage of the championship mats here inside the Bryce Jordan Center. And Spencer Lee from Iowa, a jog he is very familiar with. And here you see their path to this final. Spencer Lee getting that quick pin against Foley in the semifinals. And as I mentioned before, Schroder, very impressive. He beat the number 2 seed Cronin 3-1, followed it up last night in dominating fashion, 10-0. TJ with Schroder, very good in that top position.
He is, and it's the influence of assistant coach A.J. Schaap, who was so good at it when he was at Edinburgh, and he's very tough on top, but he's got to get there. So he's got to, his key is to keep this match going so that he can get on top, and that's easier said than done.
In that final last year, it was a 16-2 major decision for Spencer Lee. Jim, the story has always been a quick start. His urgency is in all caps. He's relentless.
It is in all caps. And, you know, I think you always look for improvement even amongst these great wrestlers. And with Spencer Lee, I think the improvement this year has been, you know, is not necessarily going for the tilts as much. He's looking to put shoulders on the mat. And I think that another, you know, subtle way that he's improved this season, when he gets in on a shot, his you know, percentage of finishing is pretty close to 100%.
Here's a shot from the Boilermakers, Schroder.
And that's exactly what Schroder needs to do, is to go out there and create some action. He can go ahead and dump Spencer to his rear end there, try to scoop that bottom leg, but now you see the flexibility. He's able to get to the far ankle and drive through and get a takedown.
Devin Schroder with a takedown to go up 2-0.
That's just really well done. Let's take a look at this on the replay. Take a look at Schroder. He's going to knock him down to his rear. Once he sets that rear end down, he's going to work to scoop the bottom leg, and he reaches across. No, he doesn't even scoop the bottom leg. He's all the way around so he can get to the far ankle. So once he gets this far ankle, shoelaces up, driving through in good position, and there's no stopping that when you get that far ankle.
You know, that length really helps as he was able to get over and get that ankle and drive through. You're always going to get the takedown.
Well, key moment in this match here because Schroder is exceptional in the top position. We'll see if he's able to do anything with that.
But what impressed you most about that attack from Schroder coming out quick?
Man, you really don't see Spencer Lee get taken down too often, so I think it was just was clean finish. He kept the pressure on Spencer Lee, and he really used his head. You could see Schroder's head was right in Spencer's ribs, which is exactly where it should be the whole time. So he's in on the leg again, and we'll see if he can convert again.
Devin Schroder's been the aggressor with 2 leg attacks, extended now underneath, trying to work back up. Good recovery there from Schroder, who leads it 2-1. And here's Spencer Lee doing what he always does.
Yeah, that was a great job of defense by Spencer with his hips as an anchor to keep Schroder off it, and then dropping right back in with that dump.
3 unanswered for the Hawkeye Lee. And some near fall as well.
Keep working, gentlemen, keep working.
1:15 remaining here in this first period.
Keep working.
Schroder out of Grand Rapids, Michigan. Grand Rapids Central Catholic. Was an NWCA first-team All-American a year ago after that runner-up finish in the Big Ten Finals. Ranked 12th in the country. And we'll come back to the center with just over a minute left.
Yeah, Lee did a really nice job of not letting Schroder reset and get space and go in and out, because once he got to his feet, he dropped right back in and didn't let Schroder get that space that he wanted, because he likes to go in and out.
Those over here. Those over here.
Yeah, it's almost like an out then back in. You know, he clears his hips away and then comes back up when his opponent just comes up. He doesn't need much room to get back into on that shot.
Want to mention the whistles you hear are from the mats that are to both sides of this championship mat, wrestling 3rd and 5th place matches. So you'll hear some whistles from those matches as well.
Right back on a shot right there, and see how if he works. The one thing that makes Spencer unique is he's able to keep a hold of that arm and keep those shoulders at 45.
No near haul.
We'll see if he tries to go ahead and elevate that bottom leg. You see his right hand on that bottom leg. Does a really nice job of keeping that elevated in place.
No.
That's what's really helping him. You turn the hips. Now he's going to get a little bit tighter with that elevation, and he's following up and circling around, and now he's going to get the count.
Spencer Lee adding near fall inside the final 20 seconds here in this first period to give up that first takedown, but since it has been all the Hawkeye here in this 125-pound final. He's so dominant, 22 of his last 23 victories, bonus points. The Hodge Trophy winner and Sullivan Award winner from 2020. Good first period.
Jimmy, you made a great point as he was pulling up that leg. He uses every part of his body, and he used his hips kind of like an arm bar there to shove the shoulders forward. Every part of his body was used in that turn.
Neutral.
Yeah, but I like, again, what you're saying. He's focusing on turning that elevating that bottom leg. And when you elevate that bottom leg, then you can, whatever you have up there towards the shoulders, you can just circle your body around, and that's what puts the shoulders at 45.
Lee able to get to the legs of Schroder, pops his head, and 2 more for the Hawkeye.
And it's just going to get worse here right now because Spencer has a hold of a wrist. You saw earlier in the match where Schroder was able to go ahead and keep his wrist clean.
Action, guys.
After the first takedown, but now when he starts working on you in this position, Schroder battling and again keeping those hands out and away. It's good for a while, but you know, this is what he does. He rolls that arm over, collects that wrist. Schroder just doing everything he can, and then he walks into a tilt with that.
2, 3, 4.
4 points here will not be a tech fall, but if he breaks the hold and readjusts and puts him right back into that position and turns him, it will be a tech fall. Riding time over 2 minutes. Not relevant at the moment with 52nd second period. You look at his run last year for Spencer Lee, 51-5 outscoring his opponents to his first Big Ten title. He's been dominant once again here in 2021.
Just so strong. You know, just when he grabs something and pins it to his chest, it's a matter at that point in time, he just takes himself almost to a 45-degree angle and gets the points. So another near fall set of player, and that makes it a tech fall.
It looks like a football score, but it is a tech fall for Spencer Lee, 21-3, and the Hawkeye claims his second Big Ten title. Stayed poised after giving up that first score, and then he got to work.
And he able right here, even in this fireman's carry position, and this was where I thought was pretty impressive here, elevating that bottom leg, coming around to get near fall points. Boy, he is just dominant.
Let's send it down to Ray Flores, who is with the now 2-time Big Ten champion.
Thank you very much, Shane Spencer. Congratulations on winning your second straight Big Ten championship. How does this one feel?
Pretty good. I mean, I won, so happy about it, I guess. Got a lot of work to do.
Last year, you were dominant. This year, it has been even more dominance. You've outscored your opponents 82-7. What has been the key to your success here in 2021?
Just belief, you know. I mean, I gave up the first takedown. It was the first time I think I've ever given up the first takedown. And maybe 100 matches or something. Or, you know, maybe since the last time I lost even, I don't know. So just being calm and ready to wrestle no matter what.
Spencer, congratulations on winning your second straight Big Ten championship.
Thank you.